What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So we want to quickly talk about AMC with you guys today. Now, it shouldn't be anything different than what we've already seen, but I just want to talk about the history of, what's going on with AMC, not the full history, just looking at different days and exactly what they plan to do with every single day with AMC. And when I say they, I mean hedge funds, I mean people that have shorts, all of that stuff that are holding those short positions. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Now, first, I want to load this just to show you exactly what the Ortex data is. For people that are in the Discord, I let people know what the Ortex data is. I try and do it on a daily basis, but I don't really get that updated as much. So I'm trying to, be more disciplined there. But look at this. We're sitting around 20%, 20.5%, almost at that 21% mark, at 104 million shorted shares, 113 million shares on loan, and we're sitting around 86 utilization. Now, leave it. Now, when we look at this overall situation, the reason why I wanted to talk about this was not just because, I want to talk about the way the stock moved today. That's a little bit of what I wanted to do, but that's not the whole reason of this video. The real reason for this video, and it should, like I said, should be a short video, is really to talk about their mindset. Anytime this gets to a reasonable level, anytime this gets to a point to where we do see it maybe as a resistance point, it ends up falling back to levels that we didn't see the whole entire day. There's been a number of times where we've seen a V-shaped recovery, we've seen a ton of buying strength, buying power, maybe a little bit of covering of some of those shorts, and then all of a sudden they just start shorting it more and more. And maybe it's not even just the hedge funds. You may see institutions like banks, like Bank of America and whatever other bank wants to get, go along with this. They start shorting the position, and it just ends up being a downward spiral of this position. Not saying that this is going to end where it is and it's never going to increase. No, it makes our situation stronger. So we're obviously happy about that. I'm happy about it. I don't know I can't speak for you, but I'm definitely happy about it because I know it makes the situation stronger. Now, I know a lot of people, when they see this, they get discouraged. Every single day it goes up to a high. You're like, oh, it's at $38, and then it decreases. And then the one day that you probably decide to do something about it, because no matter what, they're going to short it, right? They're going to continue to short it because they want to bring this back. And it's not necessarily on the buying power or on people selling, right? Because you're not seeing a lot of people sell. You're seeing more people that are holding on to the position, but you're seeing a lot of institutions and hedge funds just double down, triple down, quadruple down at this point. They're like 100xing, when it comes to them shorting this position, right? That's what they're trying to do. They're shorting it over and over and over and over again because they feel like doing it. Now, you can see here in every instance that we look at, you'll see this V-shaped recovery. It goes up to about $38 or whatever the high point they want it to be, the resistance point, and then it resists to points to where we don't really see it. We don't see any other stock do that. Every stock, you're going to see it find a high point and then end up resisting off of those high points. You will see that. Now, there are some cases to where you'll see it increase and it doesn't end up falling down until it hits its high point in the after hours market, but eventually it ends up hitting that high point and then you see it start to resist, right? Typically, you're not going to see it resist that much. You'll see it resist a little bit, maybe consolidate, maybe pull back, maybe just to a previous resistance point or even another support level. But to see this break past other support levels, other resistance levels, and everything like that, it's not really something that makes sense at all. The whole entire day, you could see that AMC was trying to resist away from the 15 moving average, the VWAP. Same thing with GME. They were resisting from the VWAP, and then all of a sudden it just completely fell below it without any real hesitation. It fell below it, did come back up retesting the VWAP, and then just fell continuously all the way down till close. That's what we've seen in the past. The last couple of hours have always been, downhill, and then we'll see maybe a little bit of a recovery towards the last 5 minutes. So I just wanted to talk about that because it's clearly manipulation, and I don't like to say that. I don't like to, just claim that it's manipulation, but you always see it hit this high point, whatever high point they feel, 38, 35, whatever it is. Hey, Harper, you want me to tie your shoe?
Untie by it.
Okay.
Don't tie me on top.
Sometimes it unties. Okay. There you go. But where was that? Manipulation, right? We obviously know that there's manipulation to an extent here. I'm not going to say that the whole thing is manipulated, but we all know that the stock market is manipulated, right? Because they have people that hold a lot of shares can hold a lot of power. And this is why a lot of people say, hey, don't get into these coins where somebody holds so much of that position. Why don't you do that? Because they can do a rug pull, because they can basically manipulate the whole entire thing to react the way they want it to react. So the same way as, coins, we need to look at the stock market, understand that a lot of positions are 70%, 80% held by institutions. Then you see the last 20% or whatever that's held by individuals or traded back and forth, and you'll see institutional trading go in and out in the shares of millions, and they'll do it over time. So they won't do it just like 1 million shares here. There are times where they will do something like that, but most likely they're going to do, 10,000 shares, 50,000 shares, 20,000 shares, all this other type of stuff to kind of manipulate the stock. So I just wanted to talk to you about the stock market, talk to you about, AMC and why this is taking so long. It's not going to be something that's an overnight play, because if we win, if we ultimately win and everything happens, right, where we all make a ton of money, they lose billions of dollars, which means that they don't want to lose. And if they don't sell, they don't lose. So, I mean, that's where I wanted to go with this. I understand that this may be complicated for a lot of people to take in and say, well, like, why is this not happening? That's what I hear. It's like, when is this going to happen? And some people even coming out and saying, I'm tired of these YouTubers, always saying that this is a good thing or this is a bad thing. Their money is tied up into this. You know what I mean? I understand where you're coming from. My money is tied up into this. I don't have everything tied up into it, but my money is tied up into it. A pretty decent amount is tied up into it. So I'm right where you are, to tell you the truth. So guys, let me know what you think about this position. Let me know what you think about AMC. Seriously, down in the comment section below. Let me know if you're feeling the same way, if you're tired of them, doing what they're doing when it comes to them shorting. At the end of the day, every time it makes some sort of a recovery, they short. Or even when it does make a recovery at the end of the day, they find a way to short the hell out of it so that it doesn't only resist from a certain level, to where people are selling. It resists down to a previous low where we were up 10% and now we're down, 2%, which doesn't make sense. I don't want to curse, but it doesn't make sense. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. I know I said this wouldn't be a long video, but it looks like it's just about to be 8 minutes right now. So I'm sorry that, it was 8 minutes, but I really need to, talk to you guys about this stuff, because a lot of people don't understand it. They're always like, hey, what's going on? Why is this not happening? You said this was a good play. Why is it not playing out as a good play? Well, not everything is 100% guaranteed, but when you look at something like this, it's not good. I mean, the only reason it's not good is because these hedge funds are trying to take advantage of our emotions. While they manipulate things, they take advantage of our emotions. But in the long run, it's going to pay out from what I'm getting from it. And this is not financial advice. It's merely just my opinion. But it's going to pay out for me. And that's the way that I'm taking it. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I know views have been down, but I appreciate all the people that do watch. But I'm going to get out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next video.